Tell us about this one, building the perfect flexible worker.
Okay, yeah, building the perfect flexible worker. Actually, this harks back to my time when I actually was a flexible worker. Is just another term for temporary work. You know, you go to a temp agency, they offer you some work, and I'd spent a number of months working up at a warehouse just outside Cambridge, Cambridge Assessment, who do all the big exam works. And every Friday, these girls from the temp agency would come round the shop floor and tell you whether you had work the next week. So everybody's on tenterhooks, and I just thought that is just not the way you want to live your life. There's no job security. And personally for me, it wasn't a big deal because I didn't have much in the way of responsibilities. But there were lots of lads there that had families, mortgages, and they relied on this work to pay the bills. And yet every week they could have just been thrown out. So again, it's to do with the violence that we inflict upon ourselves. So I've used this figure, full-length figure, from a fashion magazine, and then I found loads of images of boxers and mixed martial artists who were being injured in the course of their fights and stuff. And in this case, we've grafted this lad's head onto here, and he's not too gruesome. He looks like he's been in a bit of a fight, but yeah, the idea was that constant pressure, constant stress that we live under in those sort of circumstances. And then over the top, I've put this wire mesh fence. So it's like.
But underneath, you've got these beautiful painterly.
Yeah.
Tones.
Yeah. Again, using the same techniques as for the figures, I can go into using Photoshop and the drawing tablet. I can select various colours, shapes and tones and forms from other paintings, and I can incorporate those into the final images. So you've got some sort of darker tones here, and then in the landscape I can actually select buildings and stuff, and these are from Turner's Pictures of Venice, and I can incorporate, so create these dreamlike and mystical kind of landscapes in which these figures walk through. And yeah, it harks back. I'm interested in, you know, using traditional painterly tropes that are, you know, figures in landscapes, portraiture, and just reinterpreting them in different ways.